Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to check in with all of you as we come out of spring break. Hope your week of spring break, or perhaps quarantine as it might have been, has gone really well. I wanted to give you just a little bit of an idea of where we're headed in the next week or so. First of all, at the end of the week before spring break, you were finishing up the review over the first part of Unit 7. You're going to be finishing that review today. My hope is that it'll help you kind of get back in the swing of things in dealing with these trig problems. Converting between degrees and radians, finding different trig values, and also kind of a review of some of the different transformation patterns that you came up with at the end of the week. Starting tomorrow, we're going to move into the second part of the unit. A lot of applications in the second part of this unit, and really, really important stuff that can be very challenging at times. So I've put together a lot of video tutorials to help you out with some of those things. First of all, on Tuesday, you're going to be working with the different transformation patterns. Normally, we would do a card matching game, and I would give you pictures of graphs and different equations. You try to match them. Obviously, we can't do that in person. I put that together as a Desmos activity. When you first pull it up, make sure that you do put your name in, because I will be giving people credit for doing it. Also, the cards look very small. However, you can click on those cards and you can blow them up. So you should be able to see really detailed pictures. I don't want people to have any trouble with that, but I think if you know those things, it should work out just fine. And it's a great activity and really useful for getting more comfortable with some of the transformation patterns. Coming out of that review of the transformation patterns, we're going to be spending the middle part of the week working on graphing trig functions. I actually put together a packet. I think you have the hard copy. It opens up with a squirrel problem that illustrates the tangent function and looks at that a little bit. You'll notice inside there are a bunch of different graphs with equations. Those are the same equations that you're asked to graph in section 7.4. So you'll notice I won't ask you to do those problems in section 7.4 because you're doing those with the graphing packet. Now, if you didn't get the graphing packet, I did put a copy of it on Schoology, so one way or the other you should have access to that. But if you have the hard copy, it's got nice graphs and will make the graphing a little bit easier. Okay, the graphing is challenging. I've made a lot of videos. If you've got questions, make sure you're asking questions. Make sure you're staying on schedule and submitting your questions at the end of each day so I can get videos up. Toward the end of the week, we're going to take the information that we know about graphing and we're going to start to model different types of situations. Circular motion, repetitive different scenarios that involve some type of repetition are all things that can be modeled really well using sinusoidal functions, specifically the sine and cosine functions. So that's where we're headed. So again, I hope everybody has a great week. Keep in mind, this is powerful stuff, but it can be challenging. So if you have any questions, make sure you're getting in touch with me, and good luck with everything this week.